semis, we got HF Neon and Blue. Mike's turned away from
Right off the bat, they both throw out disjointed slots.
So, do you think that Wolf's projectile game is a little diminished because of Link's shield? Like, whose projectile game do you think shuts out the other?
Well, because he's a spacey. Although Link does have a lot of tools, once spacey gets in, basically if he plays perfectly, he can't get out. And it's not like where you have to condition your opponent, like he literally cannot get out. Like in the very beginning of the match, I'm sorry that I'm like doing play by play. The very beginning of the match, Neon threw out a laser and Blue threw out his tether to neutralize it. Right off the bat, you know, he went into a shine and he got 74%. He got like 70% off.
I was just saying that is the thing. Blue is known because Link has really good damage output. That's why it's Blue. It has a really good damage output, but I feel like Neon just gets more off of one-winded neutral. He just, because of how well he combos, especially at the beginning of a stock, but like we used to say Neon gets 0 to 60 and then struggles. That's not the case anymore. He's just being really consistent throughout, and I feel like Blue just has to win neutral more often because he just, even though Link has a lot of damage, it's not the same. It's not as much as Neon's hit top.
Definitely. Right now, Neon is playing very solidly. He's not letting Blue do his Blue things, and what I mean by that is that Blue likes to. Oh wow! He recovered. I hate space. Very nice recovery. Okay, so what I mean by Blue things is that Blue as a player doesn't tend to move around a lot. He tends to position himself when he stands still. You notice he kind of like
he takes his ground and then holds it.
Exactly. And Neon's like realized that isn't really a problem if you're playing Wolf and if you're playing it at this kind of caliber. And keep in mind, like he almost beat Sosa.
Right.
It was close.
And he took a game from Junko in a money match that will go up on the channel at some point.
I don't want to talk about matches being uploaded right now.
Wait, what? What'd I do to you?
You forget to upload so many matches.
Yeah.
What?
They're lost. And then I'm
Isn't
like...
Neon Hyperflame? Is that it?
It's up there.
That's up there? Okay. Oh, well, it wasn't. Anyways.
He chooses to pop the Blue, saying the Blue, I know I'm going to win.
And he
Get
does.
the scoreboard.
Oh, going right back.
Blue laughing, realizing that this is going to be a stressful set if he wants to take this.
So, do you agree going right back to Smash Bros?
The thing about it is that he's played Neon so many times that to question his decision making at this point as the number one player in her state, you know, I feel like the matchup doesn't change drastically in different stages.
Yeah.
If he were to go on a dry platform stage, that would benefit Neon much more than himself. He wants to move the run around and escape Neon's pressure.
Well, okay, so bouncing off what you were saying about Blue wanting to stay more kind of steady in position and Neon moving around and jumping and all that kind of stuff. What do you think about Green Hill Zone?
It wouldn't necessarily work because one, the wall jumps, like the wall jump from Neon, it just gives him an extra recovery option. And side B off the side just kills so early.
Yeah.
And like Blue thrives off of surviving off of high percents. And at that kind of stage, he would not survive at high percent. Because a lot of Wolf's moves kill off the sides. Although he is a powerhouse himself, for Blue's playstyle and Link as a character, I feel like surviving at high percents is drastic to make these comebacks.
That's a good point, I agree.
I also agree. Gio is really smart.
Yeah,
knows a lot about this video game.
Definitely agree.
A little bit.
Oh! He makes it back!
And,
Goddamn.
and let it be known that Blue taunts me about my lack of text. And seeing that
Wait, Loki,
makes the
like
mean in me come
Talk
out.
about me for a second.
No.
Yeah, I'm super good.
You got a good thing going. Get out of here.
No, alright, I'll be serious. I'll be serious. If the commentary's quiet, put me in code. So, what do you guys... What have you observed
Nice
Neon
reaction
is doing
grab.
right? It's even holding my hand. It's shaking, not holding.
unfortunate that the up B actually let him land.
That's only if you got better.
Perhaps it was SDI.
I like that platform.
To be honest, this is like the Neon I wanted to play when I came onto the scene.
Specifically, this guy who waited a year.
Oh!
Well, this is a Neon. I believe he is a full-time poker player now, so he's got a little
That's
bit more
what I'm
time to.
I think
play
money just
beyond.
motivates him.
What?
I'm here, casino.
But he could.
Okay.
I need to go to the bathroom after I saw that. What the hell?
So Rue tends to try. You can just like, oh man. That was
the fate.
that was that ending tilted. Like I feel like my commentary is gonna be tilted because of that. But anyways, I don't feel like Neon's a player that's really lets them get to the end because especially when he didn't play this game
very solid mentally.
definitely. Because especially when he didn't play this game as solidly, he would get bodied by randoms all the time.
It just reminded me of that one clip on the grind where like the bomb knocked him onto the ledge.
Yeah.
That was so fun. Okay.
And immediately going.
I don't know.
Okay,
So
that moment.
that's great, but at the same time, I feel like in this stage specifically, I feel like it might benefit Blue a lot more.
Why?
Because in Green Hill Zone, you put Link up in the air, and you know what he's gonna come down with. But on these platforms, like, how is Wolf gonna extend it as much as think of the disjoint area and like the damage output and like the kill potential that Blue has on the platforms as opposed to Neon.
Well, one thing,
Right there, that wouldn't have been possible if that platform was there.
no, I was just saying, one thing that I do know, I think Docs is the one who said it, that Neon went into the Wolf Discord recently and said that he thinks that WarioWare is actually Wolf's best stage. So that's probably, I don't know all of the reasons for it, other than Wolf can cover the platforms pretty well, but
Okay, that might be true on a theoretical level, but as far as Neon's execution goes, he isn't really, convincing us otherwise. Because right now, what he's gotten off the platform isn't really what Blue has gotten off the platforms. Yeah, see right there. Not only did he extend it to the top platform, but That was a really bad grab.
oh, not over yet. Not even on WarioWare. Yeah, he is. Not able to get down. All right, 2-1 in Blue's favor.
Kevin took the first game, that first game was just information. And then Neon just made that one mistake. And I feel like Neon, he does have a very strong mental game, but he's still a human being.
Yeah.
He's still going to be a little bit tilted.
Questionable,
as a game
but-
like that. He's a little robot-y. He's a little more robot-y than most people in the building.
I don't know. I mean, considering our PR, for me it's 9 humans and Neon.
Is Neon a robot or a demon?
He's a robot demon.
All right, this night.
Because have you guys discussed his mentality and his relationship with games? I'm sure you have.
No, I mean, I'm going to hear your take.
Okay, so as they're playing, because Blue's up 2-0 right now, so there's nothing really super
2-1.
interesting yet. Oh, 2-1?
2-1.
You won a game?
Neon took game 1. And then they salty ran back to Smash Bros. They picked 2 games on Smash Bros.
Oh yeah, the horrible up B.
Yeah.
Okay, so Neon, he once told me that he doesn't really go for leads because he doesn't think that's a reliable option. He thinks it's a lot better to get your opponent in situations where they don't have options to get out or they have a minimum amount of options. Although I disagreed with him initially, I kind of agree with it now.
It depends on the kind of character you play and how you want to play.
Exactly, but at the same time, I mean, look at Mango. He's seen as a very read-heavy character. I mean,
Player.
he's super sorry. But you look at like their kind of reads, quote unquote, that he would have on YouTube. Whenever he would read it with a forward smash or roll, he would always be in the corner. He was minimizing his option where he felt like he had a roll. Like those are the kind of reads that top players make that make a difference.
Yeah.
It's choosing your guesses, it's choosing your educated guesses at the appropriate time.
That was
And
a
Neon,
wacky little sequence.
I feel like as he's getting more progressive in this game, he's just like making it clear on how to play that way.
Well, he's making better educated guesses.
Exactly. Just not with his recovery.
Well, and it's, say they have 3 options here, and then you take away one. It's not too bad to try and guess one of one or the other, especially if it's not going to leave you with a whole lot of end lag. It's going to leave you with punishes. At the if you pick a nice quick move, at the worst you miss the read and reset back to neutral. At the best, you might get something really awesome. But if it's like they have 3 different options and you pick one, well then unless you're pretty confident because you've gotten a read on the player himself.
And it also does define on what you define read by.
Verdict Burst.
Yeah.
Verdict
Is it an
Cloud.
educated guess, or you're picking out the habits of the other player?
Right, exactly.
Or is it both?
You're good. Sit down.
It was crazy.
Because it's like, if I have a tendency to ledge dash up smash 80% of the time, then making that assumption that I'm coming up with that isn't a bad educated guess. Is it a
Right.
read, or like, what do you define that as? Somebody in the comments brought up a good point with that.
Huh?
8.
8.
What? Tell me, Kevin. Tell me, Kevin.
Let's go, Cloud. Don't let this fuckboy tilt you.
Squirtles.
Don't let the fuckboy tilt you.
Holy shit.
So, this is a really interesting set. Yeah, that's Cloud.
So,
was also
the last time we saw Dirty Dan on stream, Blue respected the model. We're gonna see Cloud, even with his gimmick, respect the model.
I don't know.